Hi, this is Mark Kim with OrientWatchUSA.com, bringing to you an Orient Star WZ0391FD. Now, as I just mentioned, it is part of Orient Star line, which is an elevated class and an elevated brand under the Orient umbrella. And this diver series over here, there's a couple things that you'll notice right from the very beginning. You'll notice how nice that bezel is, and here are some of the angles that you can see that you're gonna see on your own wrist. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the watch and then just show you some of the other things that you're not going to see from the pictures. So the clasp is a safety, so you got to take off the safety, and you notice two buttons on both sides. You have to press both buttons to unleash it, and then you'll notice that the clasp is folded by design and closes with the safety. This just makes sure that this thing is connected so that it's nice and secure. So let's take a look at the face. You'll notice a few things. The first thing that I noticed was the incredibly large indexes. They're all luminous, as well as the hands. Even the second hand by the tip has a luminous marker on it, which I thought was quite clever. The case is 200 meter by design. And then one thing you'll notice on the top right corner, it has a power reserve indicator. For those who are very familiar with Orient watches, this is kind of Orient signature at this price range, and we've placed it right above the 1 o'clock region over there. It also has a date feature window right by the 9 o'clock region over there. And for those who are unfamiliar with mechanical watches, there are no batteries in here. What this thing acts as right there, it lets me know how much more power there's left in this watch in units of hours. Now this thing's powered by a spring, not a battery or any sort like that. So this is a nice little way to know how much more power I need. When you wear the watch, it powers itself. So you're basically the power source, which is quite nice. Let's take a look at some of the profile and the other angles. As you can see, it has a O, which represents Orient, or Orient Star in this case. The crown is nice and big, which makes it very easy to unscrew and re-screw back in. But let me go ahead and show you some of the movement functionality by the crown. So if I pull up to one step, its first step, you'll take a look at the date by the 9 o'clock. If I turn it now, it's going to adjust the date wheel. Let me return it back to 1. And if I pull it out one more time, I can adjust time. One thing I mentioned before was the bezel, which I think is so appropriate for this watch. And you'll notice that it's a nice, smooth bezel. Okay. Let me show you some of the case back also. Hope you can see it well like this. It does have the Orient stamp on it. It's kind of hard to show, but it's got the Orient stamp. It does say Air Diver on it. You can also take a look at its solid stainless steel bracelet. Let's see how it joins the watch. Very nice little diver's watch. Let's go ahead and throw it back on so you have another idea of what it's going to look like on the wrist. Okay, so this is Mark Kim with WZ0391FD.